I'm Bob Holtz, reporting to you from the famous Bob Bondurant Driving School at Sears Point International Raceway, California, where Bob Bondurant, a member of the Cobra team that won the World Manufacturers Championship, technical advisor on the classic racing movie Grand Prix, and author of the new book Bob Bondurant on High-Performance Driving, is putting the all-new mid-size specialty Cougar LS through its paces to find out how it compares to the BOP competition, starting with the Buick Regal Limited and the Olds Cutlass Supreme Brougham. Cougar has obvious high style and luxury, qualities that are important to the upscale mid-specialty buyer. Today, we're going to see how it rates in the equally important areas of advanced technology that contribute to aerodynamics, ride, and handling. Let's find out what Bob Bondurant has to say on the subject, starting with Cougar's sleek, aerodynamic look of tomorrow.
The Cougar has one of the most beautiful aerodynamic shapes I've seen in a long time. It has that low sloping hood and the 60-degree windshield, which gives it a wedge shape. With this aerodynamic shape, it has the tapered fenders and the tapered roof design so that the car again slides through the air better. Rear-wheel drive allows for this design, with the differential in the rear, the transmission beside the driver, and the engine up front, where it can be mounted nice and low, and also allows for better weight transfer, better handling. Because of the shape of the car, that wedge shape has a very low drag coefficient of 0.40, which allows it to slip through the air a lot cleaner, and therefore it gives better mileage.
Cougar, with the energy-efficient aerodynamics of tomorrow, earns a clear edge over the traditional and carryover body styles of BOPs like Buick Regal Limited and the Cutlass Supreme Brougham. Next, let's consider another very important buyer concern in Cougar's market segment, quality of ride. We find out from Bob Bondurant how Cougar rates.
Cougar has very smooth handling qualities. Nice smooth ride, excellent handling, and this is due to the advanced technical design, which allows the front suspension, which is set up with MacPherson type front struts and gas pressurized shocks, both front and rear. And this allows the car to come into a corner and handle much more precise but smoothly. The gas pressurized front struts and rear shocks are a major factor in ride control. They're designed to provide better recovery under hard usage than conventional shocks. They can do this because inert nitrogen gas is permanently sealed under pressure above the oil-based shock fluid to control fluid aeration and help prevent fade and provide better ride control. Gas pressurized struts combine with hybrid MacPherson front suspension to give Cougar good ride and handling with good stability. I had the opportunity yesterday to take this Cougar out here at Sears Point Raceway in a torrential downpour. I really wanted to see how it worked, and I was absolutely amazed how well it handled. I couldn't believe it. Besides that, and because of all that stability, it's a fun car to drive. I really like it.
What that means is you can sell and demonstrate Cougar ride and quality with confidence, while also pointing out that Cougar's gas pressurized shocks are similar to the type used on the luxury Continental to help provide a premium ride. Gas pressurized shocks aren't available on the Regal Limited or Cutlass Supreme Brougham. They have conventional shocks in combination with an equally conventional upper and lower control arm front suspension. Another major demand of the mid-specialty driver is good handling. Let's go back to Bob Bondurant to find out how Cougar rates in this department.
Cougar also has rack-and-pinion steering, which gives much better precise road feel and allows the car to feel much more comfortable, more positive through the corners. With the rack-and-pinion steering, you get really what I call sports car or high-performance feel. And this Cougar really feels good. The reason it does that is more precise, much better control. Cougar also has variable ratio steering, which gives you normal road feel while on the highway or up through the mountain roads. And when you come into a slower area where it would normally be harder to steer the car, the power steering comes in and makes it much easier to steer the car. One thing I like about the Cougar is that it's an American car that really handles good. It feels more like a high-performance car or a sports type car suspension. The handling is just phenomenal on it. And coupled together with the ride and the handling, you have a car that's really fun to drive.
So, based on ride and handling criteria, the Cougar scores very well, with technology benefits you can demonstrate on the road, like gas pressurized shocks, hybrid MacPherson strut suspension, and power rack and pinion steering in a sleek aerodynamic package with less frontal area to the wind and good front to rear weight balance. Cougar will also appeal to the mid-size specialty buyers because of the good fuel economy provided by its standard 3.8-liter V6 engine in combination with the 3-speed select shift automatic. Cougar's EPA estimated MPG is 21 miles, exactly the same as the Regal and Cutlass Supreme, which also have standard 6-cylinder engines and automatics. Cougar offers an optional 5-liter V8 engine teamed with 4-speed automatic overdrive transmission designed to enhance fuel economy at highway speeds. The Cutlass Supreme also has an optional 5-liter 8. The Regal has an optional V8, but it's a diesel. Check comparative EPA ratings. And when selling Cougar, your prospects will be interested in knowing that there are a lot of extras on the Cougar that are standard, like high and low beam halogen headlamps. Halogen high beams are optional on BOPs. Electroluminescent coach lamps and tinted glass are standard on the Cougar LS, while they're optional on the Regal Limited. And Cougar's dual remote control mirrors are electric. Regal's are non-electric. Cougar has something else of great importance to mid-specialty buyers, a high level of interior luxury, starting with the new design Highline doors with concealed drip molding. They provide ease of entry and exit, a feature you can't get with the BOPs. Power windows, standard on Cougar LS, optional on the Regal Limited. And compare the seating. Cougar has luxurious contour front sport seats with dual recliners, while Regal Limited has standard notchback seating. Bucket seats with recliners are optional at extra cost, and the Cutlass Supreme Brougham offers only a divided bench seat. Cougar also has the convenience of a full-length console as standard equipment. It's optional on Regal Limited and not available on a Cutlass Supreme Brougham. In addition, Cougar has a standard AM radio, a feature just about any buyer will want. Surprisingly, a radio is extra cost on all BOPs. Yes, Cougar has a definite edge in standard luxury. Now let's take a minute to consider options. Mid-specialty buyers will find that Cougar has a whole world of option advantages over the Buick Regal Limited and Cutlass Supreme Brougham in the areas of advanced electronics, like the unmatched convenience of Cougar's keyless entry system and the second-generation AM/FM stereo search radio with cassette tape player. But let's see what Bob Bondurant thinks about some of Cougar's mission control electronics out on the road.
Cougar has electronic option advantages that really help a driver, like the electronic instrument cluster, with features that include a digital speedometer, graphic fuel display, and a conversion switch for miles and kilometers. Also, the trip minder computer that serves as an onboard navigational device to display time, trip data, and fuel economy data in English and metrics. Time functions include hours, minutes, day, date, elapsed time, and ETA. Trip functions include odometer and average speed, and fuel readouts include consumption and gallons used.
These electronic optional features really give Cougar a big edge over BOP. And here's a brand new electronic option from Lincoln Mercury available on Cougar, the vocalized warning system that provides pre-programmed messages in synthesized speech.
The door is ajar. The key is in the ignition. The headlights are on.
No doubt about it. Advanced electronics provide Cougar with a major selling advantage over the competition. We've talked about Cougar's superiority over the BOPs, concentrating on the Cougar LS versus Regal Limited and Supreme Brome. Let's take a look at the base Cougar compared to its primary competition, the Pontiac Grand Prix. Cougar enjoys the same high-technology advantages over Grand Prix, providing sleek, energy-efficient aerodynamics compared to the Pontiac's traditional carryover body design. The premium ride quality of gas-pressurized struts and shocks compared to Grand Prix's conventional shock absorbers. The steering precision and responsiveness of power rack-and-pinion steering compared to Grand Prix's recirculating ball steering, which has been traditional on larger American cars. The 3.8-liter V6 and select shift automatic transmission that matches Grand Prix's fuel economy ratings for six-cylinder engine and automatic, with an estimated MPG of 21 miles per gallon. When it comes to standard luxury, Cougar has a long lead with features like standard high and low beam halogens. Halogen high beams are optional on Grand Prix. Halogen low beams unavailable. White wall tires are standard on Cougar. Extra cost on Grand Prix. Cougar has the convenient and aerodynamic Highline door with concealed drip molding, which you can't get on a Grand Prix. Cougar has standard luxurious contour front sport seats with dual recliners, while Grand Prix has notchback seating. Their bucket seats with recliners are optional. Cougar has a standard full-length console for extra convenience. You can't get one on a Grand Prix. And of course, a radio is standard on Cougar. Extra cost on Grand Prix. When it comes to advanced electronic options, Grand Prix can't match Cougar's offerings, which include keyless entry, the electronic instrument cluster, trip-minder computer, vocalized warning system, and much, much more. You have the same basic advantages for the Cougar over Grand Prix as for Cougar LS over Regal Limited and Cutlass Supreme Brome. With the help of Bob Bondurant, we found out a lot about Cougar's superiority in technology related to aerodynamics, quality of ride, and responsiveness, as well as fuel economy, standard luxury, and advanced electronic options.
I really feel the new Cougar has a lot going for it. I know it'll be a great success car for the Lincoln Mercury salespeople. Mainly because the car handles so well, it looks beautiful, and it's a fun car to drive. So one of the things to aid you in selling it is be sure you get your customer in the car, let them drive it, because that's really going to sell it to them. It's a super car.
Take advantage of the opportunity Cougar provides, a new market entry that gives you new selling strength. Prove Cougar's benefits and advantages over the competition when you present the car to your prospects on the showroom floor and when you take them for that all-important demo drive. Cougar will lead the way to a whole new universe of profitable sales in the 80s. The sleek and aerodynamic new Cougar, committed to quality leadership in the industry, with benefits in quality of ride, fuel economy, standard luxury, and advanced electronic options. Strong credentials for entry in the sporty, youth-oriented, mid-specialty market. How does it stand against competition like the Chrysler Cordoba, for which Chrysler makes the claim, we've re-engineered the American luxury car? Let's look at the hard facts and find out exactly which car really rates these claims about engineering. Here's some ride-related technology that's engineered into these cars. Cordoba has conventional shock absorbers, while Cougar has front struts and rear shock absorbers. When a customer asks, what's the difference, how will you answer? You can also tell your customers that Cougar's gas-pressurized shocks are similar to the type that help provide Continental's premium ride. While talking about ride-related technology, note that Cordoba has conventional recirculating ball steering, the kind of system traditionally found on most large and mid-size cars. Cougar has a steering system highly favored in state-of-the-art small and mid-size cars. When a customer asks you what kind of steering system Cougar has, what's the answer? There's another important customer concern no matter what end of the market you're dealing with: fuel economy. Both cars, Cordoba and Cougar, have six-cylinder engines and automatic transmissions. Is there any fuel economy advantage? Let's look at the record. In fact, Cougar, equipped with a standard power team, combining the 3.8-liter V6 engine and select-shift automatic transmission, has a significant edge over Cordoba, with its smaller and older design 3.7-liter slant-6 engine and torque-light automatic transmission. Cougar is rated at 21 miles per gallon in the city, which is 3 miles better than Cordoba. On the highway, Cougar's 29-mile-per-gallon estimate beats Cordoba by 5 miles. Cougar has an edge in optional power teams, too. Automatic overdrive is available to provide enhanced highway fuel economy, a feature not offered by the Chrysler competition. Based on ride and competition,